Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 14 of my Madden NFL 19 series. This is a long-awaited episode for me personally because I'm doing a bit of a homecoming here today, right? I played with the Redskins back in Madden 16, and for the first time of Joe Nero's career here, we are at FedEx Field, ready to take on the Redskins. This game, if you guys don't know, is actually a must-win game for us. Now, you guys can see we are 8-4, and we're in the wild card hunt right now, but we're tied with the Saints there, and then of course you have the Lions there at 6-6, you have the Packers at 7-5. Pretty much every game is a must-win game if we want to make the playoffs. We only have 4 more games this entire season, and speaking of that, I have some very bad news for you guys. If you caught the previous episode, then you know that Saquon Barkley was injured. He tore his abdominal, or a muscle in his abs area, of course, and it's not good. The news is not good because he is going to be out for 3 weeks. Like I said, we have 4 more games. He's going to be out for 3 of them. He'll be back for the season finale, which is going to be a home game against the Cowboys, but he's going to be gone until then, which means we are without our star running back. Throwing that away. We are without our star running back. We have Jonathan Stewart filling in for him, who is not a bad running back. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to say that Jonathan Stewart's a bad running back, but he's not Saquon Barkley, right? And that is going to make things a bit more difficult throughout the remainder of the season. And like I said, pretty much every game the rest of the season is a must-win game. Now, interestingly enough here, they have decided to bump and run OBJ in a one-on-one. Now, that is interesting. Let us see. Nope, he's got him beat. And I get his, I threw, oh, and he comes back for it, and then he drops it. Whew. The offensive line is still struggling, which is something that we had in the previous game. I got hit so many times. I got hit more times in the last game than I think I did the rest of the season combined. Like, I took a lot of hits from that Chicago Bears defense. There we go, Evan Ingram. He actually held on to it. Making plays by scrambling reminds me of the old Madden games. Like, this is taking me back to, like, Madden 2004, and apparently I just passed 3,000 yards on the season. That feels pretty good. That feels pretty good, but, let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, let's get Jonathan Stewart involved, see what he can do against this defense. Hopefully he has more success than he did last week, because our running backs really struggled against the Bears. Their front seven was terrifying. I mean, we should be good to run this here. All the blockers are there. And Jonathan Stewart right up the middle. Let's do a hurry up and see if we can catch this defense with their pants down by going for the 4 verts. See what that defense wants to show us. They're not really showing us anything super helpful here. Actually, Gallup may be there in a one-on-one. And we'll look for Shepard coming across. And oh my goodness, they had him. What do they call that? Blanket coverage? That was really good coverage there, but we end up completing the pass, and that's all that really matters. Tight end seams, I guess. I like tight end seams a lot. That's been working a lot so far this season. Then, of course, we have Shepard coming across as well if Ingram's not going to be there. And wide open. He ran. Did you see the corner that was actually covering Shepard there? Shepard basically ran out of that guy's zone coverage, and even though there was no one there for him to cover, the guy that was doing the zone coverage is like, well, I'm not supposed to leave this spot, so I have to stand right here. But so far, so good on this drive, boys. I'm actually surprised how well this is going without our star running back. Ooh, Gallup. Gallup in a one-on-one, and his man is actually showing blitz, which means the safety's likely going to be covering him. We'll see. And I hate having to go underneath like that. I hate having to do that because it's... Oh, he actually dropped it. I was going to say, it's only good for like 3 yards. And I feel like at that point, we should be trying something a bit riskier, you know? Now here, ooh. They're in zone. Ooh. I call this the other side with OBJ there on that corner. He caught a touchdown off this very play from about this field position a couple of weeks ago against the Eagles. Can he repeat himself here? Oh, he's there. He's there. Oh, my gosh. And apparently I don't have the throw power to get the ball to him. That's frustrating. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. What we have here? Let's not have the drive fall apart right here. I like the dig. I like the dig here. I really do. We got, Lewis Jr., though. He has dropped a lot of clutch passes for us so far this season. Like, a lot of them. OBJ, kind of running a deep slant. I like that. Potentially Shepard on the in. Maybe Gallman, but that's not going to help us out much. And OBJ's there. Cross the line, buddy. I'm doing a hurry up. I'm doing a hurry up just in case he didn't cross the line. He did. Okay, he did. What we have here? The inside seam. I mean, Lewis Jr., do you want to be a hero? Then again, that's like their star player on defense, and that's Lewis Jr., who's like our fifth-string receiver. But if I throw to his inside and it's a one-on-one, it may actually just be a touchdown. Like, that could actually be there, guys. We'll have Gallup running it in, and we'll send Shepard deep to kind of maybe pull the safety a bit away from Lewis Jr. Let's see. Nope, they're playing to his inside. They're playing to his inside, so we're going to scramble. Dive. Not fumbling. I am not fumbling here, guys. It's not happening. This is a long opening drive. Go for the ISO out of the I formation, I suppose. But as you guys can see, it's going to be a bit of a different offense without Saquon Barkley. And I don't like that linebacker. I don't like the linebacker there on the left. He's going to get right through and hit Stewart in the backfield. So we're going to audible this to a pass. And scramble it, and then dive forward. Man, I don't know why I didn't start scrambling more early in the season. Like, I picked the scrambling quarterback, right? And then, after picking the scrambling quarterback and deciding to go with the backstory of being undrafted, having really bad stats and everything, I then played, like, a drop-back, field general quarterback who never scrambles. Why? Scrambling is very advantageous. Like, we should be doing that a lot more, and that's probably holding. Rarely do you see a penalty like that unless it's going to be holding. Oh, they're showing 53. It might be holding on them. No. I was going to say, why would they call defensive holding there? I don't know. But now it's a 1st and goal from the 17-yard line. The 17-yard line. So how exactly do we attack this? The play-action glance looks like a good play, honestly, but our team struggles mightily pass blocking long enough for me to actually be able to get a play-action pass off. We'll see. And wide open, fired in. Oh! He was wide open, but if he would have turned around and tried to attack the ball, then he would have actually caught it. But, like everything in all Madden, he just kind of stood there waiting for the ball to get to him while the defense attacked the football, and as a result, they made a play. I'm just glad it wasn't picked, but I gotta learn. I can't try to force plays like that. That was just kind of dumb of me. Shepard may be open. He's got only one man on him, and if he can get on the inside of him, then that should be an easy score, actually. Actually, we also have Gallup there in the one-on-one, but Gallup's defender's playing back off of him. So we're really looking for Shepard or Engram here, I think. OBJ, let's have him run in. And I guess I'll have to hit the open back who... He actually caught that? Okay. I hope nobody was open on the right side of the field because I was looking purely on the left side of the field there, and there was just nobody. Man, there was nobody there. Let's go for the same play, honestly, and just see if we can find a hole in the defense somewhere. I already see one. Evan Engram. Evan Engram may be there. I see it. I see it. And we're putting it up to him. And that's twice now. That's twice. That's I think in the previous game, he also had a play very similar to that where he went up for it, hit him in the hands, but he just couldn't come down with it. Got swatted down just like that. Okay. That's frustrating because we always end up, falling apart there towards the end of the drive and then coming away with 3. But I'll take 3 points over nothing, right? And defense did not hold. Okay. All right, defense did not hold there, guys. In the previous game, they did very well and got lots of turnovers and kept getting us the ball in very good field position. Not so much right there. We can't always rely on our defense, right? Okay. You guys are about to learn a very painful lesson. You guys are about to learn a very, very painful lesson. And that is, do not put OBJ. Actually, forget about OBJ. Forget about OBJ. We've got Shepard downfield. Don't. Look at him still running as if he didn't get tackled. What the heck? But yeah, they're going to learn a lesson, man. Do not put bump and run one-on-one coverage against my receivers. I will attack you downfield. In fact, I'm about to do it again. And Engram, can we have you run a slant? And then Shepard, can we have you run in? Yes, I like that quite a bit. The first target here is going to be OBJ downfield, and then we're going to maybe check down to Engram and then Shepard. And OBJ's gotten beat. If I can actually get ahead of him, And I did. Oh, it's incomplete. I can't wait for Season 2. Like, it's crazy to, like, look ahead into Season 2 and stuff like that when obviously we're not even, that done with Season 1 here. But I can't wait to have more throw power and more deep throw accuracy and stuff like that. Like, right there, that should have been a very, very easy touchdown. We're going to send OBJ deep again here. They keep putting us in a position where our guys should be open downfield. And wide open. Wide open, Evan Engram. And just lost alignment. We just lost alignment to injury. Not something we need right now. Our offensive line is already pretty rough. But on the bright side, I suppose, in terms of overall, our backups aren't that much worse than our starters. That's mean, but it's true. It really is true. Ooh. Shepard, potentially. Maybe Engram. And forget all that. We're just going to go to Jonathan Stewart. No one was really open there. All right, now it's a 3rd and 6. We need a really good play here, Coach. I like flanker drive is actually perfect. Flanker drive that's kind of exactly what I was looking for. A play just like this, where OBJ may be open. Doesn't look like it's going to be there, but he may be open. And then, of course, you have Engram and Shepard coming across, which will both likely pick up the first down. I like this play. I like it a lot. And safety's coming in, leaving OBJ. Oh! Look how high up the ball went, by the way. But that was a perfect throw, perfect read, perfect everything. But somehow OBJ didn't come up with it. Like, like I'm frustrated that, again, we have to walk away with 3. But how can you not just laugh at what happened there when the ball popped out the way that it did? Like, whatever. Okay, yeah, 16 passes to 4 rushes. We can try to run the ball here, but as you guys have been seeing, there hasn't really been anything there on the ground. Whenever we do run the football, it's not there, really. They're usually stuffing the box on us and sending a blitz and doing things like that. Like, it seems like we should be attacking them in the air, but the only problem is we're about to teach them a lesson. We're about to teach them a lesson. The only problem is that we're not actually that successful attacking them in the air. I got it off last second. OBJ caught it. Whew. Let's do a hurry up. Let's do a hurry up into the same play that we just had. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Tight end seams. Okay, they're actually playing back this time. Okay. You guys actually want to play back? That's fine. We'll actually try to run the football. How's that sound? We're going to cut this to the right, I think. And there you go, Jonathan Stewart. That's the kind of football I like to see. Smash mouth football. Let's get it, man. Go for a slant, and they're doing it again. They're doing it again. And I think I'm going to run here. Ooh, definitely going to run. Oh, got past him. Got past him, but that little burst of speed that you get when you pass the line of scrimmage, that made it hard for me to, like, cut up field while also trying to avoid the guy tackling me. All right, so now we're in a pretty tough spot. Again, in field goal range, mind you, on a 3rd and 2. We're going to look for this dive with Jonathan Stewart. We're going to see what defense wants to show us. They're really... All right, we're going to call our own play here pretty much. No, Stewart, or I'm sorry, not Stewart, Shepard. And looking for Engram coming across. Wide open. Wide open. They sent a heavy blitz right there. And that is going to take us into the 2-minute warning. All right, so we're doing okay. We're doing okay right now. I mean, it's 7-6. Defense has done pretty well. They've allowed 1 touchdown, then they've held on to the other 2 drives. And we've scored on every drive so far. I mean, we're doing well in that respect, but we're not scoring the kind of points that we need to be scoring. We need touchdowns, not field goals. That's pretty much the story of our entire season, if I'm being honest. But let's see about an inside seam to the other side where we're not running against. Is that Swearinger? I'm pretty positive Swearinger is number 36 for them. We got Shepard there in the end, or on the inside, rather. Gallup, we're going to put going downfield. And then OBJ, have you just kind of running it in, I think. And then maybe Shepard, have you running it out. I'm calling my own play here, pretty much. But there we go. There's my play. I like it. And he's gonna beat. How? Was that not a touchdown exactly? Oh my gosh, man. Like, my receivers get so open downfield that, like, something bad always ends up happening. It's frustrating. It's frustrating, man. And OBJ. We're going to do what we did against the Eagles, I think, and just try to get... How many people to take to tackle him? Do what we can to just get the ball in the hands of Odell Beckham Jr. and get some points as a result. Okay, deep post here to Shepard. I like it. It's worked in the past. And he's there. No, he was there, but I keep trying to force these plays where if I was a good quarterback, it would work. But I'm not. I need to remember that at times I feel like I'm a really good quarterback where I have really good stats and everything. But by and large, I'm not. And I can't be forcing throws like that, man. Speaking of forcing throws. Oh! I lobbed that up. I threw it to the inside. I hope that would work. And it did. Russell Shepard of all people. Going up for it. I'll take it. I'll take it. We really needed that too, man. We really, really needed that. We're not going for two? Wait. Okay. Okay, so... What? So, in that situation... We're just going to run the ball here. Let me think for a second. So, we had 6 points. Right? And so... Going for 2 was the way to go there. No way! No way! No. What just happened? What just happened? So if we would have went for 2 there, it would have given us 14 points, right? And we would have, you know, it would have been like we scored 2 touchdowns in terms of points, right? But then the Redskins go down and score, but we blocked their extra point, or they missed it, or something really goofy happened there. That was a really weird turn of events. But then Jonathan Stewart with that run. What the heck was that? What even was that, man? Now, you guys know the drill here, man. We got 7 seconds. I would love to take a shot downfield with OBJ. He's not going to be there, though. So we're just going to fire that in. Timeout. There we go. We got 1 second and 51 yards between us and pay dirt. Which, by the way, why don't people call it pay dirt anymore? I like that. Maybe if we go for the... I'm trying to trick the defense into trying to stuff the box. That's what I'm trying to trick them to do. I'm calling 3 tight ends with just OBJ. Like, I want them to think we're running and then try to stop that run. That's the goal. And then we send OBJ deep. But I imagine that safety's going to help cover. Yeah, he is. And so we're just going to throw it over there. Get some more easy stats, I suppose, to my tight end as well as myself, I guess. But, man, I threw the ball a lot there in the first half. Like, way more than I thought I was going to. But I'll take it. But now it's 13-13 after a very, very weird turn of events. And then they drove down and got a field goal. That's okay. A field goal's not the end of the world. But, I would like to know, did they miss their extra point? I mean, we can actually check the stats, I suppose. Let's go ahead and just check. Did they go for 2? Did they miss? I don't know. I want to see because it's bothering me. Okay, so old Dustin Hopkins. Wait, they have 2 people here. What? It wasn't blocked. He missed it. He missed the extra point somehow. Okay. Don't know how. 1, I'm confused why we didn't go for 2. And then 2, I'm worried. Like, not worried, but I'm confused how they didn't make their extra point. But, all right, so here we're going to potentially take a shot downfield with Shepard, who's going to be in one-on-one. And he's got him beat. Ooh, good catch, buddy. Great catch. Josh Norman, of all people, too. I thought he was a good corner. Apparently not. Nah, Sterling Shepard's a good receiver, though. For real, though. He's actually a really good receiver. I like him. All right, Jonathan Stewart. Can we have another one of those runs like we had there at the end of the half? Because that was crazy. That was crazy. I want to see that more. That'd be fun. What we have here. Oh, by the way, we have a couple players coming back from injury for the next game. We'll be getting our starting center back, as well as one of our outside linebackers. That'll make things go a little bit better than normal. They're playing on OBJ pretty close. We're going to probably look for Shepard here. It looks like they're sending a blitz, but if they're not, OBJ may be there. We'll see. And not OBJ. We're just going to go to the wide open receiver across the field. Shepard yet again. Shepard's having a pretty good game so far, I'd say. What we have here, boys? What we have here? We need points. We need points. I like the flanker drive again. I just really like this play, you know? And it works a lot, so why not run it? All right. See, wide open again, dude. I mean, you guys want to leave that there. Sterling Shepard's going to pick you guys apart. He just will. He's a good receiver. He's got 7 catches for $110 for crying out loud, man. Like, I'll take that all day and night. Ooh, I like the tight end seams. That play works a lot for us. I was actually going to go for a run play, but then I saw the tight end seams, and I'm like, ooh, that seems like a good idea. You know what? Shepard may be in a one-on-one, especially if that safety's going to cover Ingram like I expect him to. He actually isn't. But OBJ's open. There we go. This is the first game of running. Oh my gosh, we can't have OBJ get hurt. This is the first game I was saying where I'm trying this new offense where we throw a lot more than what we normally do. And it's been working. But OBJ just got hurt. No. Slants. I'm saying this play right here looks like it's actually going to be there for somebody. Oh, they dropped everybody back. But it doesn't matter because Michael Gallup beat Josh Norman. How does that happen? Oh, really? That was his first career touchdown? I thought he had a touchdown before then. Apparently not. What a first touchdown for him. Oh, my goodness. He better step up, I suppose, if OBJ is going to be hurt. Freaking crying out loud here. Okay, defense held. I'm not even focusing on the score right now. I'm just focusing like so much on every drive, every play. Now I'm focusing on the fact that OBJ is hurt. Is he back in? No, he's not. Let's check the injury, because I'm sure you guys are wondering. Let's check the injury report. I usually like to wait. Let's see. Dislocated thumb, 1 quarter. Okay. He may actually be back this game. In fact, I'm glad it's only a thumb injury, but when you're a receiver, dislocating your thumb seems like that's kind of a big injury. But as you can see right there, Saquon Barkley out for 3 weeks. And then next week, we have our starting center and our starting right outside linebacker back, which is going to be pretty awesome. That's going to help out our defense and help out our blocking, which will in turn make it so, you know, that's going to help. Having a good offensive line is obviously very important, right? It helps out pass protection, it helps out run blocking, it helps out a lot of things. Jonathan Stewart's actually not having a bad game. He's actually impressing me with the reads that he's making. I think he has a lot more awareness, probably. He's a veteran. That's probably why he's making these very good reads. But he's been doing pretty well. And so I'm trying to feed him the ball here a little bit. Right there might have been a bad decision to do so. But I'm trying to get him the ball here a little bit. And maybe chew the clock a bit, you know. And freaking... I shouldn't even have thrown that. I apologize. That was a first? All right, that'll just be into the third. That was like one of the worst throws I could have made. Like, that was such a bad spot for me to try to force the ball in there. But he caught it and apparently got the first down. No idea how, but it worked. Josh Norman is getting picked apart this game. Most of the game, he's had Sterling Shepard lying up against him, and Sterling has over 100 yards. Then Gallup got his first career touchdown pass against him. Like, maybe we should just attack him. Is he hurt? Is he playing injured? Like, what's going on here? Well, let's see. We're up by 4, right? And usually, you guys know me, I hate... Look at this, dude! I hate when we walk away with 3, but if we can manage a field goal on this drive, we'll be up by 7. Late, and it'll probably be relatively late in the 4th quarter as well. That would be a really good position for us to get into. That would be very nice. Jonathan Stewart, 10 carries, 43 yards. My man. Let's see what Coach wants to do here. Come on, Coach. Give me something good. Give me a fun play. Something we haven't run a bazillion times. I don't really like a lot of these plays right now, man. We can go play action Y slide. That's not a terrible play, especially if we can maybe take a shot downfield. But looking at the defense, I'm not sure how open this is going to be. And OBJ... Wait, what's happening? I'm just going to run. I just ran there because there was that really goofy animation you guys saw. What the heck even was that? I'll take a 14-yard scamper. I mean, whatever. That works. Not exactly how I envisioned that play playing out. That was goofy. It's like my quarterback got confused about where he was supposed to go. Okay. Oh, actually? I mean, Shepard may be there, but they're playing super far back off of him. And wide open. Gallup coming across. I like Gallup as our third receiver. Like, I really do. Right now, he's our number 2 receiver, but I like having him there. I like the idea of goes right here. Either Engram or our fullback coming out of the backfield, potentially Gallup or Shepard deep, depending on the coverage. And that's going to be my fullback. Great catch, bud. We are chewing the clock. I mean, 32 pass attempts. I feel like one of the best ways I would say to describe the offense that I am planning to implement here for the rest of the season until we of course, can get Saquon Barkley back is kind of picture what the Saints do with Drew Brees, where they throw a lot and they throw a lot of short passes, but they also, of course, get the running backs involved, as we have been doing. We're going to be doing kind of that offense. So far, it's been working here against the Redskins, but game's not over yet. Game is not over yet. OBJ is now back in. Okay, OBJ is now back in. We're good. That's a load off my mind, honestly. That is a load off my mind. And speaking of the man himself, let's get him right back involved. Don't fumble. Don't fumble. I know your finger's hurting. Okay. I don't like it when my running backs or receivers or whoever get held up like that. You're just waiting for the ball to get stripped, you know? Okay, let's go for the dive again. I have been throwing the ball in some tight spots. Thank you. Thank you. I don't like this defense is like the perfect defense to stop this run play. Just it's such a good lineup. And I was looking to throw there, but they also were playing such a safe defense in general that it just didn't look like anything was going to be open there. Ooh. Ooh. Any other plays? No. Okay, yeah, let's go 5 wide. Let's go 5 wide and send. Oh, I think OBJ is about to burn his man for a touchdown. I think he's about to. And he did. I'm putting it up to him. Oh, I put it up too far. He had him beat. He had him beat. Ah. All right, now what do we do? I like the idea of going back to the shotgun there. I really do. Let's do that. Kind of a goofy formate. Now let's go straight up 5 wide again. No, 4 wide. This works too. The only reason why I'm calling this is because we're running out of time on the play clock. That's the only reason. All right, so Shepard on a deep corner. OBJ heading downfield. And he's got his man beat again. Woohoo! He actually held on to it. I was worried he would drop it. Ah, the Browns lost. You guys see that down there on the little bottom ticker? Number 7 for him. I'm just happy OBJ came back into the game. I'm happy I got that touchdown because obviously we really needed that touchdown. Yeah, that might be the nail in the coffin for the Redskins this game. I love the pylon cam as well. Very nice. Very nice. Freaking Joe Nero. I'm starting to we're in a groove right here. And our defense not only held, but got a turnover of some sort. Ooh, boys. Oh, boys. How's another touchdown to OBJ sound? Because it's good. Oh, he actually wasn't there. I threw that on faith. I threw that assuming he'd beat his man, but he didn't. But it doesn't matter. He just went up and took it. I love this game. Until I throw an interception. Then I hate this game. They drove down and scored, but what'd they do? Looks like they maybe went for an onside kick or something. We got the ball here in the 46. So I guess we'll just go back to the old ground and pound with Jonathan Stewart, who I can't say he's the real MVP. OBJ is definitely the MVP of this game. But Jonathan Stewart has been doing I'm very impressed. I think you guys are as well. I'd love to hear in the comments what you guys think, but I'm very impressed so far with Jonathan Stewart this game. I think he's made, I mean, I'm calling basically the same run play to him a lot of the time, but notice all the reads he's making. He's always trying to find just a little bit of running room, and he's not going down typically with the first hit. Like, he's really running the ball very well. And that, oh, I mean, look at this, dude. He's making some very good reads. I think it's, oh, Michael Gallup got hurt blocking right there. You guys probably didn't see it. It popped up very quickly. Yeah, dude, Gallup's hurt.
We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
I mean, Gallup being hurt's not the worst thing ever. He's technically our third string receiver. If Gallup's hurt, that means Russell Shepard is going to fill in for him as our third string receiver, but come on, you guys got to want it more. There you go. Notice how I called the 2 tight end set there just so we had more blocking. Worked out. Worked out. Can't believe we put up 34 points this game. This is actually absurd. We're just throwing the ball everywhere, and it's working. I didn't think it'd work against this defense. You have Swearinger and Josh Norman. It's like, I hope his last name is actually Swearinger. In my head it is, but I can't be sure. I'm pretty positive it is, though. Yeah, we're going to run this to the left. I don't see a reason why not to. I mean, look at Jonathan Stewart, dude. He's making so many good reads. Like, that's why I'm excited about the future of this series and the future of Saquon Barkley as our starting running back. Because once Saquon Barkley gets more awareness, he's going to make reads like that. Because he tries to make reads like that, but he oftentimes picks the bad decision. Like, the worst decision possible is usually the one he goes with, right? And, you know, once he gets awareness, he's going to make good choices like Jonathan Stewart is. And he's also going to have the speed and the ability to actually make some big plays out of it. That's going to be fun. And you guys think for a second that I'm not looking for OBJ here again. Nah, they're covering him. They're covering him. And there you go, Evan Ingram. I have 349 yards and 4 touchdowns. What a game. I mean, then again, a lot of my passes are just this defense. They keep allowing the deep ball to happen. Like, they're basically just saying, hey, here, have it. Like right here. Right here. This will probably be another touchdown, or I'm going to force it and it's going to be a pick. But, I mean, look at the defense. They're allowing me to go over top them here. And, I mean, there it is. There it is. Look how easy that was, dude. Like, I'm not even excited. That was easy. Like, they just let... Okay, I'm excited. I'm always excited when I throw a touchdown. 3 fourth-quarter touchdown passes to OBJ. They let me have it, dude. They gave me this game. 5 touchdown passes, by the way. 5 touchdown passes, by the way. But they let me. That was like, it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard at all. What a game. What a game, boys. I am ecstatic right now. This is, I mean, so many different receivers got touchdowns. Gallup had 1, Russell Shepard had 1, then OBJ had 3. I mean, what a game. What a game. Number 33's expression right there is pretty much that pretty much summarizes the entire game for their defense. Their offense didn't, oh yeah, they didn't really do that well. Yeah, I mean, 227 passing yards, 63 rushing yards. I'm pretty positive when we faced them early in the season, Adrian Pearson actually ran all over us. But I guess they decide they just... It's hard to talk while the announcer's talking, but the announcer just said that the Redskins fell to 5-8, so they were 5-7 going into this game. But yeah, now they're 5-8. The Redskins are definitely not making the playoffs, but because we won the game, that's going to really help our chances, I think, of making the playoffs. But look at this game, man. I hope every game offensively goes as well as this one right here, because... I mean, you can't get a better game than this. I was 27 of 38. We threw a lot more than I'm comfortable throwing with, honestly. But 369 yards, 5 touchdowns, 71% completion percentage. Like, that's absurd. Then you have Jonathan Stewart, who had 4 yards per carry. I even had some decent rushes as well. 16 carries, 65 yards. That's a good game for a running back. I mean, he didn't score or anything or really catch anything out of the backfield. I guess he did, 2 for 8. But, you know, that's a really freaking good game for us. OBJ, 8 for $127, 3 touchdowns. Shepard, 7 for 110. Ingram, 6 for 69, 2 for 25, and a touchdown for Gallup, who is hurt still. Notice that right there under the NFL Players Association logo. He is still hurt. John Stewart, 2 for 8. Like I said, my full pack on that one play. I remember that, 1 for 12. And then Russell Shepard just going up there and taking that 18-yard touchdown strike. Such a freaking good game. The Joe Nero Show. It feels like it's back, at least after this game, but knowing how inconsistent I am with Madden, I'll bet you the next game I play incredibly poorly. Make lots of bad decisions, complete like 50% of my passes, and throw 2 interceptions or do something terrible like that. I suppose we're going to have to wait and see, but that's going to help out as well. Keep in mind, I've been paying attention to the little stat tracker there at the bottom as the games go on. It looks like the Browns are not having the crazy season that they were having initially, and maybe that means Baker Mayfield is not popping off the way that he was, and if he's not, then maybe, especially after a game like this, I might be getting back into contention for Offensive Rookie of the Year, especially with Saquon Barkley being injured. We don't have to worry about him. So that might happen. And if it does happen, I imagine there's going to be a big boost to my overall, or I'll get a bunch of points, or I'll get a bunch of those little unlock tokens, or whatever it is you use to level up your character here in Madden. I might get a bunch of those, which would really help us, especially going into the playoffs, which so far it seems like we may actually make it. But of course, every game we need to win to pretty much guarantee ourselves a playoff spot, because it's a very tight race so far this season. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I had for you guys here in this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop me a rating, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.